Half of the Industry Interaction Cell in association with the Unvation Foundation and Department of Management at IGDTUW, I extend a warm welcome to one and all to this much awaited session on importance of corporate communication in the business world. Communication is an important aspect of functioning of business organizations. It enables businesses to collaborate, connect, and compete to remain visible and yet efficient. But how to communicate effectively with various stakeholders using the right mix of various channels and at the right time is a question that has baffled business organizations. To make us aware about various aspects of corporate communication, its importance, and the challenges faced, we are glad to have amongst us a dynamic and impactful speaker, Ms. Geetika Bangia, ma'am. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am.
I would like to invite Sonia to introduce our esteemed speaker for the afternoon.
Ms. Geetika Bangia, the lead PR and corporate communication in Philips. She is a true storyteller and true believer in story living professional with 18 plus years of experience in the industries such as consumer durables, automotives, and healthcare. She has passionately and relentlessly contributed towards building compelling brand imagery through communication. A resolute and committed professional offering rich and prolific exposure in the realm of public relations, corporate communications, CRM, and mitigation of crisis management. Ambitious and performance driven professional who has strengthened the core of business that she had been associated with and delivered the objective of connecting the brand to this target audience. Now, I would like to invite our esteemed guest, Ms. Geetika Bangia, to deliver her address.
Thank you so much, Sonia. I hope I'm audible to everyone. Clear?
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us such an insightful and wonderful session and highlighting the importance and role of corporate communication in business. Now, I will request all the students to put their doubts in the chat box. Okay, ma'am, the first question from the students is, how can introverts be good at communicating their ideas?
Wow, this is an amazing question. And trust me, I don't know if I can see on the chat who has mentioned Tanishk Goel. Please correct me if I have not pronounced your name correctly. So, Tanishk, this is an absolutely amazing question, and kudos to you for this question. Yes, and the answer to this is yes, introverts can be very good at communicating their ideas. So if you are an introvert by any chance, please do not get boggled down at all. Now, how does that happen is everyone, okay, I'll give you my personal example. I am a hardcore zoology honor student who has all through my life till my graduation, my post-graduation, not my post-grad, my graduation, hardcore serious science student doing all those practical works in the labs, sitting in the college till almost like 6:30 in the evening and doing my practical work and cutting all the frogs and everything. Sorry, don't take it the other way around. So it's all in you that even if you are not, you feel that you are an introvert and you are not able to build up that PR or walk up to people or create that bonding or create that conversation. I would say that hi, I'm so and so, and I cannot be a good communicator. No, that's not the case. Communication in totality has a lot of facets attached to it. You must be excellent. I'm sure you must be excellent in writing communication. Your verbal communication, if you feel that I am not so confident about it, put your confidence in writing communication. I'm sure you must be excellent in creating those communication pieces. So you always know that it's not necessarily that your actions have to be really strong. Your words, when you're putting it down, can also create a very good impact on your audience. So there's nothing like it that if you are an introvert, you cannot be a good communicator. And there are plethora of platforms wherein you can give in your ideas, and you can actually come up as a very good communicator. And with time, as you start practicing it, you start developing that confidence in you. So don't lose out on that. Start working on your written communication, and trust me, and once you start doing that, you will develop the confidence of even standing up and saying out your own communication. In that way, your introvertness will also take a back seat. So don't worry about that, Tanishk. But I loved this question.
Okay, ma'am. The next question is from Niharika. How important is non-verbal communication in the corporate industry?
Non-verbal communication, which I'll pick up the points from which I answered to Tanishka. Yeah, she's written now. I think it's Tanishka. So non-verbal communication, yes, words have a very, very impactful result, because verbal communication, at one point in time, you can still go back. Once it is there in the form of a document, non-verbal email form, or be it any other form, you cannot turn it back. Once it's gone, it's gone. So please be very careful. If you guys, any one of you is planning to make up a career in corporate communications, or make up a career in public relations, or wants to be a journalist, wants to be a freelancer writer, so please be very careful. Non-verbal communication, it is in fact more important than verbal communication, because you cannot take it back. Once it's gone, it's gone. So be very careful. Be very careful, especially if you want to be seen yourself as a corporate communicator. So there's a very interesting saying, and I want to share with you guys. It's a very interesting saying in our corporate world, in our corporate communication, the fraternity that we have, and the PR fraternity that we operate in. Corporate communication team belongs to no one, but belongs to everyone in the organization. So you have to be very careful about it, what you are saying, what you are writing. Be cognizant of each and every word, what you're saying, because you are the face of the company. The COPCOM professionals are the advisors to the leaders and the management of the company. So you have a huge task, you have a huge responsibility on your shoulders. So be very alert, be on your toes, but not to worry. It's an amazing world out there.
Okay. And the next question is from Raj Nandini. How can we increase communication in online and offline mode with students and teachers?
How can we increase communication with students and teachers and online? Sorry, I didn't understand this question. Uh, Gursimran, could you just read that out to me again, please?
Basically, she wants to know how can she increase her communication in online and offline modes with people.
Okay, is it like she wants to communicate generally with people around? Okay. Um, well, these days we all know that face-to-face communication is not possible because of all the obvious reasons that we know. But yes, once all this comes down and we are living in a ray of hope, there is light at the other end of the tunnel. So all this will definitely come to an end. There are, of course, various mediums that can be. The most important thing is, Rajnandini, here is that be very consistent in your communication. Not just कि आज काम है, आज बात कर लेते हैं, अभी 4 दिन काम नहीं है, तो अभी 4 दिन बात नहीं करेंगे. No, that's not how you operate in the world of communications, or be it any kind of world. Be consistent. If you are wanting to connect with your teachers, I'll just take an example here that if you are wanting to connect with your teachers, set a timetable for yourself. As a communicator, I would suggest you that set a timetable for yourself. It's like, okay, if I want to connect with my teacher today, I will just connect with her probably for 5 minutes. And it is not just that every time I have to speak to my teacher, I have this problem, I have that problem, I didn't understand this, you please explain me this. No, just a connect, probably just a WhatsApp message if your teacher is comfortable. So please do not do that without connecting with your teacher or taking her permission. So don't do that. So what I mean to say is do not break the communication path. Be very consistent. Set yourself timelines, set yourself into a set timetable that if I am connecting with this person today, it has to be consistent. So maintain that, whether it is with your own friends, whether it is with your own teachers, be it even with your own parents. Do not break communication because there are many people who are staying away with your parents. They don't even call up their parents. So I'm sorry, this is a little bit on the emotional angle, but the a sense that what I am trying to draw for you here is consistency. Be very consistent and be constant in your communication. Don't break it. That will really help you. It will really help you.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, at the very outset, I would like to ask this question from my side. Like, ma'am,
Yes.
any advice for anyone looking to make a career in corporate communication domain? How to get started for such a career?
Hmm. See, if I if I talk from the industry perspective, so there are a lot of courses. You guys are better enlightened than me. I am an old school person now. So you guys are better enlightened than me that you could take up. There are a plethora of courses operating in the space right now, wherein you can actually pick up some really good courses which are very focused and very communication driven courses which only take you through that what exactly is PR and comms as in totality. And I would like to share my experience also here with you. It's been now almost 20 years that I'm there. Every year I pick up a course for myself. It's about a 1.5 month course. I do it for myself, wherein I just try to relive my knowledge and add more knowledge to it. So that's again, I'm reiterating on my point. Please be consistent. Please be constant in, what I would like to use a word here, uh, reskilling yourself. Even if you have got that skill and you can do pick up a course in journalism, you could pick if you are you can pick up a course or you could do a course in creative writing if you really like putting up those creative pieces. You can actually go ahead. There are a lot of universities who are offering courses just in corporate communications now. In India, we have a lot of courses. One of the in I think you could just go online and check there. Mica is one of the institutes who are offering. You have Narsi Munji, and they are offering even 1.5 year courses. They are even offering short term 6 months courses as well. But the most important piece here is that you need to love communicating. You need to love that, you need to have that instinct inside you that I want to connect with people. And Tanishka, coming back to you, so not necessarily that it has to be verbal communication. So if you love writing, even the non-verbal communication is a very important aspect. You could brush up on that. There are a number of courses around it. Read books. Please read, read, read. Pick up anything that you like to read. Delhi Times ka page 3 bhi. It's fine, but read it daily. Even if you love reading Bollywood news, Be consistent in reading it. You guys, matlab, if you are reading Bollywood news, you should be up to date, even with the latest that Kangana Ranaut has got COVID-19. So do that. Be be very aware as communicators. If you are looking for a career in communication, please be aware of your what is happening around you. Be it anything. Could be your politics, could be cricket, could be sports, could be entertainment, could be healthcare, anything. But be aware, keep yourself up to date, and read. The more you read, the more you grasp, and the more you are able to deliver back if you really want to become a good communicator. So that's my take on this, and that's what I have learned with so many years of experience now.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, can we take more questions if you're comfortable?
Yes, Gursimran, I can manage for another 7 minutes because I have a hard stop. So, but that's okay. Please go ahead with the questions. Please. Sure.
Next question from Disha. During
Mhm,
communication criticism or suggesting improvement, even if it is in positive manner, it gets
mhm,
perceived as rudeness. Is
mhm.
there any way to turn it the other way around?
Okay. Okay, Disha, I got her question here, Gursimran. So she says that during communicating criticism or suggesting improvement, even if it is in a positive manner, it gets perceived as rudeness. Is there any way to turn it the other way around? Okay, Disha, I would like to answer this question in a slightly tweaking format here. When you are having a difficult conversation, and I would like to put it in inverted commas here, and that's how exactly your question comes here. When you're having difficult conversations where you do not know that how the other person is going to perceive, the person can take it as rudeness, the person might be able to take it as, okay, it is positive for me, I will go ahead with that. You do not know. You really do not know. As a communicator, the thumb rule that works there is, please be transparent with the communication. Yes, the other person might take it, might perceive it, oh my God, how rude was that? But at the end of the day, you as a communicator who has this difficult responsibility on your shoulders of giving out that message, if your message is not transparent, not clear, and you minced with the words, you are doing at least 3 times more damage. So please do not do that. Be very clear, have a, I would not say a straight face, but have that empathetic face, or that empathetic, and put yourself in the other person's shoes, that how would this person feel if I was at the other side of the table. So, two important things. Be very clear and be very transparent in your communication. The other person might not like it for the initial few minutes, but if you repeat your communication with an empathetic tone, the other person will definitely try to find something positive there. So always maintain that. So the chances of getting onto the other side that it was rude and all, it reduces. So it's not always that it can be turned the other way around, because hard conversations are difficult to have. Difficult conversations are really hard. So always be very clear and transparent and be empathetic. That's my 3 words that I would like to share.
Okay, ma'am. The next question is from Ritika.
Mhm.
Okay, ma'am. She's asking, I find it difficult to convey myself as effectively as I do while having an eye contact with people.
Mhm.
Though I do not find it so difficult while writing messages and mail. How
Hmm.
can I cope up with this problem?
Hmm. Ritika, like you, I'm sure there would be few more people in the audience who would have also wanted to ask this question. So, because it is indeed extremely difficult to stand up and talk to people with an eye contact. Yes, it is very difficult. It is not easy. It's not easy getting up that confidence and standing in front of people and trying to put forward your message. Best way to do this is stand in front of the mirror and talk to you. No one, I mean, even if you want, you can actually have, you're facing a difficulty, you're not able to talk to anyone, or, but you want to communicate. And the moment you feel that I'm going to have an eye contact with people, you go haywire. And it happens with most of us. So, nothing to worry about it. It happens with most of us. So, start talking in front of the mirror, and I have done that. So it's with personal experience. I have done that. Yes, initially it sounds a little weird. Don't worry about that. Absolutely don't worry about that. The more you see yourself talking, you see your own expressions, and you get an eye contact with your own self, it starts building up that confidence in you. So don't worry about that. You will actually come out of it very quickly. Talk to people more, even if you are initially you're finding it difficult, I'm not able to have that eye contact. It's perfectly okay. It's perfectly fine. It will come within you with time. It will come automatically. So don't shy away from communicating with people. Don't shy away that I'm not able to have an eye contact, so I don't want to communicate. It's fine. But you have such a big strength with you, as you just mentioned, that I don't find it so difficult in writing messages and mails. Please build up on that, brush it up, read more, get more vocabulary, get stronger on vocabulary, start writing more. You will be able to express yourself better there. And that will in turn give you the confidence to stand up and put in your words and communicate with people. So it will happen. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We will not be able to take any more questions due to shortage of time. So it was a wonderful session, and thank you so much, ma'am. Now I
Pleasure
would
is all mine, and I would really like to thank this wonderful team and Meghna ma'am. Thank you so much, and you guys have been absolute wonderful participants. And to the entire lot of the attendees that we have had here, I would like to thank each one of you. I hope that whatever uh, experiences that I have shared, I have been able to share my knowledge with you, whatever I have learned over the last 2 decades. And even if, and I did mention this yesterday to Meghna ma'am as well, that even if one of you gets benefited, I will be really happy and be really, that okay, somewhere I have been able to help someone. So thank you so much, team. Thanks a lot, Meghna ma'am, once again. And you guys have been wonderful audience.
Thank
So
you, ma'am.
most welcome. It was absolute a wonderful experience coming here today and connecting with all of you.
thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am,
ma'am,
for
and
patiently answering our
you've done
students'
full
questions.
justice to the session.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and
Thank you,
I'm
ma'am.
really happy that if I have been able to give to do the justice with this and to whatever the expectations my audience had today, so I have been able to fulfill that.
Thank you, ma'am, for patiently answering our students' questions. Now I
Anytime.
would hand over to Komal.
I would like to thank our guest speaker, Ms. Geetika Bangia ma'am, for enlightening us with her corporate knowledge. Thank you, ma'am, for giving deep insights into the topic and also revealing some interesting facts. I'm pretty sure the knowledge that Geetika Bangia ma'am gave us will definitely help us in our future endeavors. We thank you for taking out time from your busy schedule. I would like to thank Honorable VC Ma'am, Registrar Sir, all the deans, HODs, and the faculty members for giving us the opportunity to organize this event. We extend our gratitude to Dr. V.K. Arora Sir, CEO, Unvation Foundation, IGDTUW, and Mr. Rahul Sachdeva Sir, Deputy Manager, Unvation Foundation, IGDTUW, for helping us in organizing this event. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Dhananjay Yadav, sir, Assistant Professor, Head of Department, Department of Management, IGDTUW, to extend a formal vote of thanks to our esteemed speaker. Sir, are you able to hear us? Just give us a moment, so I'll just do it.
Yeah, yes.
So try now.
Thank you, Paridhi. Yes, Geetika ma'am, thank you. Thanks a lot for sparing time for us. And a lot of the session was very insightful, ma'am, very insightful.
Thank you
And
so much.
also, you talked about some new things for me also, like crisis communication, and your tip for consistent communication and be transparent in communication. That was terrific. Yeah, that's very good idea, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am, for
Thank you.
further
Indeed, the
assistance.
pleasure was mine. So I would like to take that pleasure. And thank you so much. It was wonderful coming here and interacting with all of you. Amazing experience for me as well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was indeed our pleasure to have you us here, to have you with us amongst us here. And on behalf of the Industry Interaction Cell and in association with the Innovation Foundation, the Department of Management, IGDTUW, I would like to thank all the participants for joining this session. You have been a great audience indeed, and we hope that you had a great time. Thank you so much. And one thing that all of us will obviously nowadays we are saying this, that stay safe, stay healthy, and have a nice evening. Thank you, ma'am, once again. It was indeed a really, really insightful session. And we, all of us, I think we will be able to, take all those learnings from you and take it forward also after this. And this will be one of those teachings that, will help us in our future also. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Paridhi, and thank you, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and have a lovely weekend ahead. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you for
Thank
joining
Thank
you.
you,
in.
Bye
Meghna ma'am.
bye.
Thank you so much.